Well, hey kids, how's everybody out there in YouTube land today, huh? August 1st, 2018. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Anyhow, let's give it a minute or two. Let some folks roll in, see who shows up here. Who's going to be first tonight? I don't know. The drama builds, huh? Who's going to claim first spot? Gene Callahan, first again on August 1st. Gene's on the ball, man. You were first this morning and now first this afternoon or evening. Way to go, Gene. Way to go. Good job, man. And how are you this evening, Gene? Can you guys hear me okay? Is that fan making too much noise? That and the generator, are they making too much noise for you? Because I can shut them off if you can't hear me. So, hey, Ruthless Ronnie, how you doing, man? Although it is kind of hot outside. Hey, Steve, what's happening, man? Chip, what's going on? That's what happens when you work at home. There you go. Yep. I know what that's like, Gene. I know what it's like to be self-employed. The worst part about being self-employed is when I call in sick, I know I'm lying. Oh, you got to be an entrepreneur to appreciate that joke. Hey, Cocoa Puffs, how you doing, man? What's going on? You still sound good. Well, thanks, Gene. I appreciate that. Okay. I got here thirst. Get it? Okay. Yeah. Haha. Hey, Douglas, what's happening, man? How you doing? Good evening, America, and all the ships at sea. There you go, Doug. I like that. That's a good tagline for you. So, doing good. All right, Ronnie, I'm glad to hear that. Hey, Frank, how you doing, man? Bubba, what's up, man? I can hear fan, but no problem. Okay, good, because it's helping to cool me off right now, so I'd like to keep it on if it's not bothering anybody. So, yeah, so today was sort of a bit of a big day for me. I was surprised, actually. I got a little emotional today. 90 days, guys. 90 days ago today, or, you know, it was actually April 31st, but you know, May, June, and July, the last 90 days have been all about me, you know, getting my boat and starting my adventure and doing what I'm doing. And what a cool and amazing time it has been. I think I just smudged my eyeglass trying to rub my eyeball. A big smudge right in the way. There we go. A little bit cleaner now. Once again, I forget to clean my glasses before the live stream. So, is that the yacht next to you buffering a bit? Try to reset, please. I don't know what yacht you're referring to that's next to me, but if you're buffering, try refreshing at your end. I'm fine at my end. So, anyhow, yeah, 90 days. So 90 days ago, I bought my little boat here in Sandusky, Ohio, and since then I have had. Thank you, Frank. I appreciate that, man. Yeah, it's been a hell of an adventure so far. It really has. Kiki Art, how you doing? Oh, hey, Doug. There you go. Yeah, so it's been a hell of an adventure, you know, getting the boat there in Sandusky and getting it put in the water and getting it started and, you know, installing the batteries and changing the oil and doing all the things necessary to get the boat together and operating, and putting the mast up for the first time and getting all the rigging laid out. I mean, it's been an uphill battle. Yep, you've been doing great so far. Thanks, Trav. I appreciate that, man. So yeah. I just gave my screen a whack. Yes, it's sorted. Thanks. Oh boy. All good. Cheers to all online tonight. There you go. Thank you. So, anyhow, I've just been thinking about the boat, you know, and you know, my son driving me back and forth to the boat to get all my, you know, after I got all my gear on, and just funny, you know, it's just a funny feeling, all the things that's happened. So, I feel asking, but did you receive the last donation? Kind of happened at the end of a live stream, and it didn't show up on the screen. Steve, was that a donation about 2 days ago, and of the same dollar amount that you normally do? Because I got this really weird, you know, blip on my revenue. It shows the income, But when I go look at the super chat, it doesn't show up in the super chat. So I think because you hit it late after the live stream was shut off, it didn't show up. But I did receive funds. I just didn't know who it was. But it did look like the same amount of money you normally donate. So, if that's the case, yes, I got the money, and I'm sorry I did mention it. But to this date, it doesn't show me who that money came from. It just shows on my analytics, but it doesn't show up in the super chat as having been a donation. So we'll get the welding done tomorrow. Hey, Doug, I know we will, man. Not a problem. Hey, New Jersey and Florida, what's up? Yeah, tomorrow, I guess Douglas or Charlotte or one of them is going to come pick me up fairly early tomorrow, hopefully about 9, 10 o'clock. And first thing we're going to do is, hey, Steve, yeah, I see you. First thing we're going to do is we're going to get to the wiring on Doug's house. I have to wire up the breaker for his generator, and then we'll be able to get the welding done pretty quickly. So it shouldn't take too long. Hey, Biker Coyote, what's up, man? Hello there, etc. Can you clarify how to donate? I need to get some money to your cause. What exactly is the cause? Well, the cause is me producing and running my channel, and you can do that in the description down below. There's links to my PayPal and Patreon accounts. You can simply jump in there and donate through PayPal. That's usually the best thing to do that. So, and yep, don't forget to donate to Doug too if you want. That would be great. I'm still trying to twist Doug's arm and getting him to start his own channel, so that he could be doing a car talk kind of show where he could get on there and people could get on and ask him questions. So just put the breaker in their box and wire it to the panel. That's what we're gonna do, man. We're gonna get it installed properly, Doug. Well, there's still some issues buffering. Any ideas? If Charlotte shows up there tomorrow, tell her I miss her. Hey, Johanna, I don't think Charlotte's going to show up, Johanna. If you remember, Charlotte passed away. Hey, Bosun, what's up? So, but I think, Johanna, you may have been talking about Claire, possibly. I don't know. I don't think Johanna remembers that Charlotte passed away. So, for those of you that don't know, Charlotte was Douglas's sister. She's a lovely girl, really, really nice girl. Unfortunately, she died a little bit ago. That's what you said. Okay. Logan Bosom, good to see you. Doug, the water taxi driver. I'm sorry. No, Doug is my buddy who lives here in Levittown, New York, and he's helping me out by letting me borrow his welder. And he's been, we've been visiting and hanging out, and Doug chauffeured me around to run some errands and stuff. Just an all-around great guy. So, what's up? Got my 03 truck sold now of a Nissan Xterra 4x4 that can tow a boat when I get back to Florida. Cool. I think you're refreshing. I really can't help since Carl is coming too good on my end. All right. Hey all, I'm Kate again. Hey Jared. You're late again. Okay. Charlotte picks up. You're in trouble. Oh, I said Charlotte instead of Claire. I'm sorry. My bad. Oh man, it's something I inherited from my father. We do that, so I'm sorry about that. Yeah, so Claire will be coming to pick me up. Yes. Yeah, my mistake. Okay, sorry about that. Yes. Anyhow, so today I've been getting some work done. It's been raining today. So it really hampered my progress, but I did get the fiberglass work sanded and ready for the mounting. It's all set. I'm kind of toying with the idea of painting it first. But I really don't have the right paint or the right amount of paint, and so I don't know. I do have some white topside paint, and I could use that. But it may not be exact match for the paint that I want to paint everything else later on. So, I don't know. But I'm thinking about painting that raw fiberglass before I install the push pit and all. So, yeah, Bosun, been losing weight, man. Continuing on my weight loss journey. So, I did mean chauffeur, yes, that's so cool. How's the single-handed aspect of sailing? For example, reefing, set, or anchoring must be a challenge. No, not really. It's just you do what you gotta do, man. Del Calclair, we said hello. Was cooking steak today. Made me think of the live stream the other night. Oh, there you go. Cool, man. Thanks, Trav. Charlotte, yeah, if Charlotte shows up, I'm not getting in the car. Now, you know what? If Charlotte showed up, I would still get in the car with Charlotte. Even if it was just her spirit, because, as I said before, she was always just a really awesome girl. Always liked Charlotte a lot, so. Didn't care too much for her taste in husbands, but I liked Charlotte a lot, so. That's neither here nor there. So anyhow, so we got the sanding done on the fiberglass. We got that taken care of. And then I worked on a lot of editing today. So just got a lot of editing work kind of done. So, hey Kiwa, what's up? Hey Mark Hine, how you doing? Thanks, I couldn't tell because you're buffering really bad. Huh. Yeah, I don't think I'm buffering at my end at all. Nobody else, there's only 2 of you guys complaining about buffering, so I'm assuming that's going to be at your end and not at my end. Try refreshing, Steve, and maybe that would help. And if you didn't hear me earlier from the buffering, yes, I did receive a donation. It just didn't say whose name it was that made the donation is all. So, but it did look to be about the same amount that you normally donate. So, hey, Steve's Vids, what's up, man? No buffering in Greece. All right. Good to know Steve's Vids. So I did get a phone call from Sealy Shannon today. And Sealy was able to ship out to me a whole bunch of stuff. I've got, he's shipping me a new through hole. Actually, he actually went out and bought one. Is having that being shipped to Doug's. And then he's shipping to me some anchor line. And he's shipping to me a windlass and all the wiring and switches for the windlass. And a fish finder, depth finder kind of thing. So all of those are apparently going to be coming in the mail today or tomorrow from Alaska, going to Doug's house. So that'll be there probably in about a week or so. So that's cool. We'll have all those things to add on to the boat. So that'll be some nice additions. So. Good here, Grandpa. Okay, Coyote Pete. Mark, so I'm here now. You can start. Okay. My sister shows up. I'm spending the day with her. Man, wouldn't that be nice, Doug? It's an old YouTube. Lets me access some live events. No problem, but some political ones, there's a problem. Access the Chrome. Huh, okay. I'm going to refresh. Give me a minute. Far out. This is annoying to miss such a great chat. Okay. You two let me access some live events. Okay. Hey, Gone Sailing, how you doing? So anyhow, that was kind of the gist of today. I got the sanding done. That was my work to do today. Even though it was raining most of the day, I got that done. I got editing done. Me and Miss Lily played on the boat for a while. We had a little fun with that. Made myself a hamburger for dinner, so had a nice peaceful day. Thank you, Carol. Yes, I did. But mostly I spent the day trying to get editing and stuff done, and we did get the sanding done. So that's it. That's all we got done today, which is fine. That's all we needed to get done today. Now tomorrow we'll get the welding done. And then on Friday, I should be good to go to start bolting that back onto the boat. So hopefully we'll have that project done here pretty soon. So you can get things done. Yeah, Doug, we had a couple hour break in the weather and the rain that allowed me to get that done. So Sorrenti ever finished? No, Sorrenti did not finish the website. What did you and Lily play? Hide and seek? No, we just sort of roughhoused on the boat a little bit. Just, she likes to play around. Right now, of course, she's sitting on my foot again, but sounds huge from Sealy. Yeah, actually, I can't believe this guy. Not only is he sending me this nice side scan sonar depth finder thing, but he actually went and ordered a brand new transducer to have it shipped to me as well, because his transducer was mounted permanently in his boat. So really nice of him. Plus the line, plus all the wiring for the anchor widless and stuff. Just really cool. Really nice guy. So Sealy Shannon up in Eagle River, Alaska. So gone sailing. Yep, Carol. Okay. Okay, hello. All right, so anyhow, guys, that's about all we have to report today. We didn't have a whole lot of other things to get done, except today I spent most of the day really just sort of reminiscing and thinking about the last 90 days. You know, I was thinking about the guy up in Sandusky that ran the marina up there. He made a point of wanting to check in with me every so often. And so he does, you know, he'll check in every so often, see where I'm at, and see how far I've gotten and stuff. I thought that was pretty cool of him. And then Jim, the guy from the Wide Waters there on the Erie Canal, he keeps checking in with me too, which I thought was pretty cool. Jim's another really good guy. You guys may remember the video I did about Wide Water and stuff. So anyhow, so I was going through and looking at all the video footage from over the last 90 days and reminiscing about stuff, you know, and sort of the highlights, you know, the peak things for me. And I remember the first time we got the engine started and I was able to pull away from the dock there in the marina in Sandusky and pull around into a slip where I was supposed to be, right, instead of being right there at the boat launch. And it's been raining here and very, very windy. It's been raining and very windy all day here today, gone sailing. We've had wind speeds of 15 to 17 with gusts up to 25 or so. It's been pretty steady, 15 to 17 all day today. So anyhow, so I remember that was sort of one of my big, one of the big highlights was, you know, the first time the engine started. And then, of course, you know, the day I pulled out of the marina there and headed out, you know, I told people I was going to be going later, and I just, you know, just jumped the gun and went. Just started, you know, that's what you do. You just start. So anyhow, it's pretty cool, you know, and then thinking about all the stuff, going across Lake Erie and the places I visited there. And, you know, I went for a couple good memorable swims there in Lake Erie, and that was fun. Kind of interesting, you know, I mean, and then, you know, you think about all this and it's just like, okay, all this happened in like the last 90 days. In the last 90 days, in the last 3 months, I bought a boat, fixed it up, sailed 800 miles. Pretty amazing. You know, I'm not trying to toot my own horn here, but I just think it's pretty amazing. I'm very pleased with myself for what I've been doing. I'm also pleased with myself that I got here in Port Washington and I stuck to my guns and just getting the work done that I want to get done to the boat before I head out. And I'm not killing myself to try to get the work done. I have plenty of time to do all the things that I want to get done. I really do. I mean, you know, I don't have to be anywhere ever as far as I'm concerned, but I would like to be in Annapolis for the boat show. I do want to go over to the Woods Hole Oceanographic Institute and see their facility and shoot some video over there. So, you know, those are kind of priorities to me. So I've been hanging out here and enjoying the heck out of staying here in Port Washington while I'm, you know, puttering around getting jobs done on the boat. So get one job done, get another job done, get another job done. No rush, no fuss, you know. I know there's a lot of people out there who are like, oh man, you suck, you don't do anything, you just sit on your ass all day. Well, I feel sorry for those people because they obviously know themselves, but they don't know me. So a lot happened in the past 90 days, but then you have people out there saying that you haven't been doing anything. I just don't get it. Well, Frank, you know, here's the thing, Frank, those people know themselves. For whatever reason, they know themselves. So, hey, Mary Clarendon, how you doing? So, I'm not giving anybody airtime. Sorry if that bothers you. Oh, you should do a time-lapse video of your adventure. A time-lapse? Huh. Try to do 90 days in 90 seconds or something? Yeah, I might be able to do something like that. That might work. You're behind. Here you go, Keo. I agree. Yep. Are you drinking wine tonight? I am gone sailing. Yep. I'm drinking Black Box Chardonnay this evening. So, couch afraid to take the leap. That's right, man. That's right. And you're absolutely right, Doug. Oh, and I've gotten a hell of a lot done the last 9 years. And anybody that knows me knows that I've always been a really hard-working person. It's sort of weird for me right now that I'm not go-getting it, jumping on and getting everything done. I think that's part of the whole sailing, cruising lifestyle is the ability to just sort of chill out a little bit and slow your clock down and breathe and relax and the result. Okay, here's the result. Aside from my occasional inflammation that I get, I'm healthy as a horse and have been very comfortable. I sleep perfectly on the boat. My back, which has always been a problem for me, my back is feeling better now than it has in 10 years. So, and I sleep on a really thin little cushion on a plywood board, right here in the cockpit. But my back is feeling great, I feel great. So, the occasional ciguatera flare up every so often, but other than that, I'm awesome, man. So I'm enjoying the heck out of life. So why hustle? Why speed it up? We're all gonna die soon enough, so why race to it, Hey, Tickle Me Finn, how you doing, buddy? Glad to see you here. It looks sunny now. Can we see the sunset? Carol, it's really windy out there. It's really not all that sunny as it may look. So I'm gonna just hang out down here tonight. So yeah, ciguatera. You have to look it up, Carol. Just tightening the rig. Do you use a loose gauge? No, do not use a gauge at all. We just tighten it down by sense of feel. I'm not going to get that ridiculous where it's got to be, X number of pounds of tension or whatever. I mean, that's just crazy. There is no spec for the Cal 229, so I'm hardly going to worry about it. Stopped and gave Stacy the Wawa experience. All right. Will you be able to anchor out at Woods Hole? No plastic. Yeah, I probably can, but I'm talking to them about possibly tying up to their dock, just to facilitate getting in and on and off and being able to visit them a little bit. They've got lots of dock space around them. Plus, there's there's sort of this like weird thing they call the eel pond, which is actually across the street from Woods Hole. But you actually have to kind of go past Woods Hole. There's like this little lift bridge. Then you go into an area called the Eel Pond. And then you can tie up to docks and marinas there. Of course, you have to pay for the slips. So I don't know. I don't know how all that's going to work out right now. Right now, we're just working out the logistics to get permission for me to film there and that kind of stuff. So, and that, there's a lot more bureaucracy for that kind of stuff than what you might imagine. So, looked up that ciguatera, whatever, it says it could last several months. Yikes. Well, it's actually lasted several years, Kiwa. So, not worried about braking strength. There are specs for wire gauge size. Yep. Yeah, it's just the same thing, Kiwi. Seems like bad condition. Yep. Yep, not something I would wish on anybody, but it's really not that big of a problem. It's just sometimes you have to go to the bathroom quickly. I know, a little TMI, but that's just what it is. So, good evening and all. How are you doing after the thingy? I'm doing fine. Whole bunch of new people here. Yeah. Tickle Me Fin, I ate obviously some sort of fish off of a reef. It could have been grouper, because I eat a lot of grouper. Those sometimes get it, but I really think that I ate at a restaurant that called something either grouper snapper or mahi-mahi, and in fact it was actually barracuda. It's not uncommon in some of these countries for them to do that kind of thing. So I think I contracted it while I was down in the British Virgin Islands. So contributing factors to colon cancer, get endoscopy done at 50. Yeah. What do they do for that disease? Stool samples and blood tests, Carol. Yeah, 50 came and went a long time ago. Not quite unpleasant. Does a pump out your boat come out to you often? Nope. Sorry I'm late to the nap. Okay, Sailmaster, way to go. Naps are always a good thing, man. And you know, the older I get, now that I'm aboard my boat and I'm living a much more chill experience, a much more chill lifestyle, I got news for you guys. Nap in the middle of the day, it's a nice thing to do. It really is. Yep, never order the group are very common. Yeah. Said when you hit 50. Yeah. That's what I said, Frank. That was a long time ago. So. Yep. Okay. So anyhow, guys, 102 people watching, only 13 thumbs up, guys. Pound a thumbs up if you would. Hey, Andy, what's going on, man? Good to see you here. Had Barracuda last night, no Cigatera here. Yeah, I wouldn't trust that, Maui-Lay. Steve, I wouldn't do that. Hey, evening, Andy. There you go, Steve Fish. So anyhow, that's kind of what my day has been about. I've been doing a lot of reminiscing about my last 90 days and where I've been, you know, and the things that I really enjoyed, some of the things I didn't enjoy, you know, going through all of the locks and stuff was sort of fun on the Erie Canal. I really, you know, I really still kind of am surprised. Well, not surprised, I guess, but something that was really unexpected for me on the Erie Canal was how sensory it was. You know, motoring down the Erie Canal and all the farms and people's gardens and flowers and stuff. You know, the smell of motoring down the Erie Canal was, you know, not this usual, you know, kind of rank, you know, low tide kind of smell you get in the ocean, but instead is very fragrant flower. I mean, it smelled like I was either at a funeral parlor or a flower shop as I was motoring down all the time, and so it was really pleasant. It was really pleasant. Okay, I missed a lot in the chat here, so let me go back. Hey, Carter Hayes, what's up? Doug, you have a bad back, kidney. Steve-O, yes, I love a nap. Just jumped in, what you drinking? Drinking some white wine. I sleep better at night when I nap during the day. Yeah. Pain is more prevalent down in the southern Caribbean. A larger fish stay away from the very accumulates in their body. Yep, that's true, Steve. Very true. Wow. 1st August. Wow, this is insane progress. You've really nailed it. Been watching for ages, too shy to comment. Well, Lacey, there's no reason for that. Huh. My boat's really spinning around. You can do your own chloride examination. No. Thumbs up. Self-test. You mean canal, I think. Yep, Bubba, you're right. The spring blooms along the canal made it very, very fragrant. So I do not need to leave New York because of any tax situation. No. Why would there be a tax situation? Man, you guys ask some of the weirdest shit, so I'll make this regular. Yeah, and you know, let me just touch base with that, guys, because you brought up a point that I wanted to kind of address. I was watching. There's a YouTube channel called Sailing Kittiwake, and one of my regulars had mentioned to me to read an article that the girl wrote from Sailing Kittiwake, and she talks about her YouTube channel and where things are coming from. And my channel is a little bit different than most YouTube channels in that I do a lot of live streams. I do that specifically to build community, and we have a great community here. We have a lot of really good, helpful people that have helped not just me, but other members of the group here as well. And so that's kind of what I'm trying to accomplish. Now, as a result of that, I've also attracted a lot of haters and negative crap and idiots that just don't seem to understand nor can they appreciate what I'm trying to do, and so I get a lot of flack for it. But it's all okay. So what does 90 days signify? I've been on my adventure for 90 days. That's what it signifies. They do a ton of miles, put many other channels to shame. Some just shit on the hook and do, yeah, well, yep, that's the channel, Kittiwake. They're on a small catamaran, and they're in the Mediterranean, I believe, right now. I think that's where they are, is in the Med. I don't know. I was looking at some of their old stuff, not necessarily their current stuff, so. Huh. There's like dark, threatening clouds everywhere else, and then there's a one spot where the sun's poking through the clouds, I guess, so. Yep, Doug, I agree. I understand. I just wanted to touch base and, you know, get a little comment about all the live streams and stuff, so. I like doing it. It's something that I'm going to continue doing regardless of whatever nonsense goes on. I like doing my live streams. I like interacting with people. And, you know, and frankly, I've been well compensated for it. My channel, I am providing unprecedented access to me, much more so than any other YouTube channel. There's no other YouTube channel that puts out as many live streams and allows you guys to have as much interaction as what I do. And, you know, so I catch some heat for that, but I'm also building a really nice following and a really good group of people in our community. And frankly, I'm being well compensated with that, you know, by doing that and having that unprecedented access to me. A lot of people have responded very favorably to that. You know, all of the smarter, better looking people. All the smarter, better looking people have really responded quite well to that and understand it and appreciate it. And so, you know, so they donate much more than any of the other channels, I'm sure, receive, just because, you know, I'm providing this unparalleled access. So, and I'm going to continue it. Hell or high water, I'm going to continue it. So. It's not going away anytime soon, and for those people that don't like it, well, too bad. So, with that said, I missed a lot in the chat. Let me go back and see. I saw there was a couple big things, so. Yeah, keep doing what you're doing. I am, Katie Marino. Yep, Carter Hayes, not a problem. Where does the word catamaran originate? Man, Carol, I have no idea. Not the same on every channel on YouTube. Nope. Sorry to hear that, Doug. My back. Huh, Frank? Yep, Frank is having some issues too. At least a neutral and ultra. No plastics, use a neutral. So, sailing full. I'm sorry to hear that. Myelitis, huh? Wow. Selling full, I'm really sorry to hear that. Thank you, Schlard. Some good old sailors on here. Good advice. 29 sailing, 3 years. All the tips and tricks I've learned is awesome. Well, thanks, Trav. My day was hot and sweaty and dirty. I'd love to be down on the boat. Yeah, man. I understand that. How I got here, but it seems kind of cool. All right, Norman. There you go. Sexy people, Carl's the sexiest. I hardly doubt that, man. On my 4th morphine pump in my spine. Ouch. Sorry to hear that, Selling Fool. Yeah, kind of like the old AOL chat groups, yeah. There's some sport by knowing whatever you can. Carl's PayPal. Hey, man, that'd be great. About to embark on sailing. I learned something new every night. Thanks, Carl. Hey, Gene, I am. And Gene, by the way, I'm kind of really excited about your, you know, your progress that you're making and the plans that you're making. I'm really looking forward to seeing you out there. So I'm leaving New Jersey about 7 weeks now on Dijon. Yeah, Dijon, I was thinking about that. You're going to be leaving there in about 7 weeks. I'm going to be leaving here in 11 days, and then I'm going to run up north and head back down. If you're leaving in about 7 weeks, I'm probably going to be right in your area about the time that you're leaving. So let's stay in close contact and then we can get together and, you know, do some buddy boating or something, you know. Crack the brew right now, almost this weekend. Sailmaster, I'm just drinking a little white wine, so. Back issues, yep, yeah, Don's another guy with back issues, yeah. Oh, me too, good deal, Gene. Coming soon, have a meeting next week to sell shop. Oh, wow, cool. Adventures, thanks, Trav. Yep, Gene's getting the boat getting going, and Tickle Me Finn's getting going, and I mean, a lot of guys are. Dijon's getting going. So, cheers to you guys, all of you guys that have been inspired and motivated by all of us crazy people out here on YouTube that's been doing this. So, yeah, well, Lacey can't. We'll just goodbye. Have a fleet soon. There you go, Don. We should, right? There you go. So. Well, Trav's up for joining the fleet. There you go, man. That's cool. Yep. Hey, man, there's a lot of us out here just having a ball, man, you know. And it's nothing, you know, huge. It's nothing catastrophic. It's just, you know, relaxing and enjoying life on a day-to-day basis, man. That's all it's about, so. Terrible Healthy's on here. Not sure there's much sailing going on. Must be living through you. Well, gone selling, yes. I'm sure there's a lot of people living vicariously by me and other YouTube creators. So yeah, there is a lot of that. And, you know, there's a lot of people that, you know, wanted to, and they got of the right age, you know, had plans to go sailing, and then for whatever reason, they develop whatever maladies they have, and that interrupts their plans. So, whatever makes people happy. Gene, couldn't agree with that more, yep. So you do what you can do, and what you can't do, then, you know, you follow some other people and you have fun watching them do it, you know. There's nothing wrong with that. You know, people getting on my channel and following me because I'm sailing and I'm living my dream out here on my boat and enjoying the life, you know, in some ways is no different than people get on and watch porn, you know. Yeah, you watch porn, you're not the one banging that girl and getting that action, but you still enjoy watching it. Well, it's the same visceral, well, hopefully without the the mess, but, you know, it's the same kind of visceral thing by watching YouTube creators, you know, when we're out sailing, or, you know, just sitting up in the cockpit watching a beautiful sunset. You know, it's a very pleasant lifestyle. It really is. It's everything that I had hoped it was going to be. It'll be interesting to see how it goes as we get more into the areas that I'd like to be in. So I imagine I'll get even happier as we do that. So I'll be working on can't sail but swam in the lake today. We all do our part. Quote from 300. There you go, Peaceful Don. I like it. Don't know how you did it. Selling everything, big cash. Stacy says her truck is the last to go. Yeah, I understand that. You get emotionally attached to stuff, man. You got to let that stuff go. So, where's my fainting couch? Hey, Don, it's all good, man. Get some shirts printed up to say Grandpa's Navy. That would build community. Carter Hayes, that's not a bad idea. The meek shall inherit the earth. The brave shall inherit the ocean. I love that saying on a t-shirt. There you go, Steve. Oh, don't discuss porn, please. Okay. Yeah. Glad to see you there. Yep, I wanted to do that for a while. Will you be sailing soon? Well, if you've been following along on sailing, I'm going to be leaving Port Washington here in 11 days. And now that I have all the rigging and stuff done, I imagine we're going to put the sails up if the weather's permitting. So, bad analogy, Graham. Okay, guys, I'm sorry if you guys didn't like that analogy, but it's kind of the same thing. And let's face it, I would say with a clear conscience that probably 99.999% of you people out there, male and female alike, have watched porn at some point in your life. So you might want to get on here and, you know, try to become all prim and proper and be prudes here. Yes, Don, but I could assure you that the odds that you've not seen some in your lifetime, or certainly lusted after some girl that you've watched in some other channel. So, hey Scott Joyce, yeah, whatever. So let's change the subject. So, never get and then hide your money. Okay. I'm a little behind, but did you sell the land in Alaska? If you're that far behind, Gary, you need to watch some of my videos and you'll find out. I'm sorry, that's not Gary, that's Katie Marino. Ah, okay. But I'm sure not the same as watching this channel. Okay. Not long after I purchased them, I had to sell them because of my back. Now I'm looking for another boat, but I'll live on it, maybe sail 2 times a year during hurricane season. There you go, Frank. Yeah, that would be fine, Frank. You know, keep it there where you live in Florida, and you know, head down to Panama or someplace south during hurricane season, and then come back up. So, or run up the East Coast if you wanted to. Come up here, and you know, hell, go sail the Erie Canal and head into Lake Erie. Andy Woods donated $20 to PayPal. Thank you, Andy. I appreciate the donation through PayPal, man. You rock. You are a steady friend, Andy, and I certainly do appreciate the donation. So thank you, Andy, for donating $20 to my PayPal. And by the way, guys, if you want to donate, but you don't want me to mention your name or the amount of your donation, then message me on Facebook, and I won't do that. So. And I have watched porn. Oh God, that feels good. Coming clean, huh, Gene? Okay. Not true, Grandpa. I'm a Christian. Okay. Well, Bill, you know I'm a Christian too. That doesn't change anything. I mean, Mary Magdalene was a prostitute, right? I could visit family in Jersey. There you go. Yep. Yep. So. Yep. Oh, anyhow, kids. Man, you guys just take everything so literal. It's really funny. So, yes, religion talk is taboo. I agree. How much donation does it take to have you throw up the sales tomorrow? How much would it take for me to put up the sales tomorrow? $5 grand. Hit my PayPal for $5,000. I will raise my sales tomorrow and sail around the bay. Short of that, I'm working and I have other projects to be. And in fact, I don't even know if I could put the sails up tomorrow. I have a bunch of shit I have to move around on the boat in order to be able to do that. So, some people just don't seem to understand. This isn't like, you know, your car, you just go out and turn the key and drive away. You know, I'm living on the boat. I'm in the middle of doing a bunch of projects. I got tools and crap laying everywhere. It's not just a matter of, you know, yanking the sail bag off and pulling the anchor up. It's not that simple. So, but apparently a lot of people don't seem to understand that point. I would think someone with the name Sailmaster would have a better understanding of that. So, but for 5K, I'm sure, oh yeah, 5K, I'll make it happen, absolutely. Raise the sails for 1,500, give them a break. If I hit for that, you have to give me the boat after. I know what you're worth. That's right, Tickle Me Fan. I know what my time's worth, so. Good to see you say that. Bill Carson, I'm Jewish and agree with you. Okay. All right. Well, I guess we should just avoid all the religion talk, because no matter what you do there, you're going to piss off everybody, so we'll just avoid that. So tomorrow, made my day. So tomorrow, I get up early. I guess Doug or his wife's going to come get me, and we're going to go do the welding tomorrow. And I'm really looking forward to doing that. So I understand, Sailmaster. It would be awesome if everyone in the community would send like a 30-second video of them with their boats to Carl, and Carl would edit them. Oh, you know, Trav, that is a great idea. I would love to do that. Yeah, if you guys could do that, do a little 30-second video clip of yourself. I'll put them all together into one big video and put them on my show. I would love to do that, Trav. That's a great idea. A little sensitive with more dots. Okay. Well, there's nothing wrong with that, Bill. I had one daughter, and I understand what you're talking about, man. But why would someone pay you $5K for sales going up? Well, that's the whole point. I didn't think you would. Friendly is good. Yep. Okay. So I guess that's it, guys. That's all I really have to talk about this evening. I've been reminiscing today about my journey and what I've accomplished so far. And frankly, I'm kind of chomping at the bit to get going on the next leg of my journey. I'm really looking forward to heading out of here and going to do some stuff. So, you know, it'll be interesting to see where we go from here. So, it's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. And of course, you know, if I don't get everything that I want to get done here done, I'm going to be back here in like 3 or 4 weeks. I'm going to be back here for 2 weeks before I start heading down in New Jersey and stuff. So, yep. So we'll see how it goes from there. That's right, Tickle Me Fin. Put your money where your mouth is. So, yes. You don't need to ask permission to type. No, you don't. My wife is a member of the tribe. Also, meanwhile, this Christian guy had to teach my son everything so he could make his bar mitzvah. I even taught him Hebrew. Imagine that. Huh. There you go. Did I see one evening that you were Jewish too? Yes, Frank Daniels is Jewish, Carol. That's kind of why he was saying that his son had a bar mitzvah, and never mind. Okay. Yep. Yeah, you're right in the middle of typing, and then he says that to you. I know exactly how that happens, Carol. Yep. Yeah, Trav, that does sound like fun. I would love for people to do that. Hey, Kim Binks, haven't seen you in a while. I was actually thinking about you earlier today because I hadn't seen you in a while. I was wondering how you guys have been. Been away from the chat? Yes, you have. All right. Well, apparently Bob just went live from Bali from Sailing Doodles. So if you guys want to jump over and watch Sailing Doodles, that's fine. I'm going to go ahead and do the shameless shout outs. Anybody that's got a YouTube channel, if you want to give yourself a shout out, go ahead and give yourself a shout out now and try to pick up some subscribers. That would be great. So, how do we send the videos to you? Gene, post them to your YouTube channel. You're on here, so you have a YouTube channel. Post the video to your YouTube channel, and then email me a link to it. And you can upload it as being unlisted or private. Send me a link to it, and then I'll be able to download it off of YouTube. So that would probably be the simplest way of doing that. Been good. I'm glad to hear, Cam. No, we want to watch you. Okay, well, I'm kind of done talking about what I need to talk to you about. So, we take 44-year-old car across country. Have you heard of a ship shape? Okay. Again, not my channel, but Samson Boat Company. Oh yeah, Samson Boat Company. They did a really good couple videos recently. So, foul content. Okay. Yeah, Sailing Zatara is a good one. Yes, very much so. Yep. Did you see the decimal video on my YouTube page with my wife and grandson? Yes, did see that. Sounds good, thanks. I've not visited your page. I'll check it out. There you go. All right, kids. Well, anyhow, so that's kind of all I was really wanting to talk about tonight. And Bob's now going to go live. You guys may want to jump over there and watch Bob. I, on the other hand, I think I'm going to go for an evening swim. It's still pretty rocking and rolling. I don't know if you guys can see. You're probably not seeing you probably see this thing moving around a little bit. It's actually slowed down considerably what it was earlier tonight, but we'll see where things go from here. But I think I'm going to go for a swim, maybe here in a little bit. So, your love, Finding Simon, episode 1. Yeah, Finding Simon's a good channel. Yep, Bill, I agree with that. Very good channel. I like the last one about sailing with the kids and how the kids have changed their views. Yeah, Gene, yes, Carter Hayes, you're absolutely correct. That episode of Sailing Zatara is actually my favorite episode so far. So, thanks, my youngest son's idea. Okay, cool. Live video almost every night. Huh. Well, Frank, what can I tell you? Bob learned from a master. All right. Good night, everybody. Be good, be careful, take good care of one another. Check the description down below for links to the Patreon and the PayPal. If you would check that out, if you want to contribute to the cause, that would be awesome. If not, we'll have more for you later. But 11 days, I'm heading out of Port Washington, getting exciting again, kids. So we'll see you later. Good night.